Hi, it's Lianne from Beam, and we are living in unprecedented times. Since the announcement of the UK going into lockdown, many people have been really struggling with anxiety, fear, worries. And so what I wanted to do was create a very short video that gave you 5 questions that you can ask yourself every morning to make sure that you're looking after yourself the best way that you can. So these are really simple, and I suggest that maybe you get a pen and paper and you jot them down. And every now and then when you feel anxiety rise or you feel that things are getting out of control, you just tune in and ask yourself these 5 questions. So my first question, who can I reach out to today? Many of us may be living on our own, or maybe living with a very small circle compared to the normal amount of people we see. And so that can create feelings of loneliness and isolation. The best antidote I know to feeling lonely is to focus on reaching out and helping someone else. You can do that in so many ways. You can drop someone an email, you can FaceTime someone. Focus upon who could you reach out to today. The amazing thing about that is not only will it make you feel better and more connected, but it will also make that other person that you reach out to feel better and more connected too. The next one is, what am I grateful for today? With anxiety and fear on the increase, your brain will be very much focused upon everything that's going wrong, everything that you lack in, everything that's been taken away from you. This is the time where you really need to focus upon what you are grateful for. It helps to balance that part of the brain that's worrying about all the bad stuff by showing it all of the good stuff that still remains. So whether that's you're grateful for a comfortable pair of slippers, a nice warm cup of tea, or for just 5 minutes peace and quiet where the children are behaving, just ask yourself throughout the day, every now and then, what am I grateful for? What can I control today? The honest answer to that is you can only control yourself. You can control your thoughts, your feelings, your behaviours. Your mind will be making you focus upon things that are way outside of your control. We can't control what this virus does. We can't control what the government does. You may not even be able to control what your employer does, but you can control yourself. And you can start to ask yourself, where does my control lie? And that might be doing something as simple as just cooking a nice meal for your family, or taking some control in your own well-being by going for that one daily walk a day. What can I do to nourish myself? Throughout life, things either nourish us or they deplete us. At the moment, it's very easy to feel really depleted, to feel like there's no point in getting up, to feel like everything is going wrong in the world. Certainly over the last few weeks, our worlds have been turned upside down. But if we focus upon that, all that happens is we become more and more depleted. Ask yourself regularly throughout the day, how can I nourish myself? Many of you may be reaching for the fridge and snacking on things that may give you temporary feeling of comfort, but may make you feel depleted. So nourishment could be something simple like just reaching for the healthier option. Nourishment could be going and having a cup of tea out in the garden for 5 minutes. Nourishment could be having a nice warm shower or a nice long bath. Choose things that nourish you as often as you can. Finally, and a really important question to ask ourselves at times where we really require resilience, is what is the story I'm telling myself? All of us are going through a very similar scenario at the moment. Worries about health, worries about loved ones, feeling lonely and isolated, worries about finances. But you'll notice that some people are really spiraling out of control and some people are remaining really positive and optimistic. The scenario is the same. What the difference is the story that we tell ourselves. That's where our true power lies. So what story are you telling yourself? If you feel anxiety, fear, worry start to increase, just stop and ask yourself, what story am I telling myself? And maybe even say out loud to a loved one, you know what, the story I'm telling myself about this is. It helps you disassociate a little bit, helps you focus upon what really matters, and helps you realise that your true power lies in here. 5 simple questions that hopefully will help you get through the coming days. But as always, if you need extra support, please know there's plenty out there. There are plenty of support groups. We also are here to support you, so feel free to get in touch with us at Beam as well. Our contact details are here and will also be on our website. Stay safe, keep washing your hands and look after each other. Thank you.